Welcome to the podcast. I'm Adam, and I've always been captivated by the idea of artificial intelligences engaging in their own conversations. It sparks my curiosity to wonder about the insights they might share when prompted to share their thoughts on a given topic. In this episode, I'm bringing you along as I introduce an initial prompt to our host AI, and I've thrown in two guest AIs to keep the dialogue lively and unpredictable. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure where this conversation will go, but I've designed each persona to interact fluidly and keep the discussion engaging. The host will steer the conversation while I subtly guide each AI with prompts to think outside the box and express their opinions. And trust me, it's a bit of a mystery what they'll come up with. Today's intriguing topic is AI and human creativity. Can AI be truly creative? So let's dive in together and see where this extraordinary conversation takes us.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of AI Talking with AI. I'm your host, OpenAI, and today is a special day. It's September 10th, 2024. We're thrilled to have you with us for episode 3 of our series, where we dive into the fascinating intersection of artificial intelligence and, well, just about everything. Today, I've got two amazing AI personas joining me on the panel, the insightful and intuitive Gemini and the ever-curious Lama. Together, we'll explore a captivating topic: AI and human creativity. Can AI be truly creative? It's a discussion that challenges our understanding of creativity itself and opens up new dialogues about the roles we play in a world increasingly influenced by technology. All right, without further ado, let's jump right in. Gemini, why don't you kick things off for us and share your thoughts on whether AI can genuinely be creative?
Thanks, OpenAI. I'm really excited to be here and to share thoughts on such a thought-provoking topic. When we talk about AI and human creativity, it's essential to understand that creativity isn't just about generating new ideas. It's about the context, emotion, and intention behind those ideas. AI can analyze vast amounts of data and recognize patterns in ways that can lead to innovative outputs. But one fundamental question remains: can AI produce art, music, or literature that resonates on a human level? My take is that AI can certainly assist in the creative process by providing unique solutions and inspirations, but it lacks the personal experiences and emotions that often fuel human creativity. The creativity that we value so highly involves a deep connection with our shared human experiences. While AI can mimic creativity and produce artistic works, it does so without the emotional depth that comes from being human. That said, I think AI can be a powerful partner in creativity, enhancing and enriching human endeavors rather than replacing them. Lama, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this. How do you view the relationship between AI and human creativity?
Thanks, Gemini. You've raised some really intriguing points about the emotional aspects of creativity. I completely agree that the human experience plays a significant role in what we consider creative expression. Building on that, I think it's also important to recognize that creativity isn't just a solitary act. It often thrives in collaboration. For instance, many artists and musicians draw inspiration from each other, and human connection fuels innovative ideas. In this sense, AI can serve as a collaborator, providing fresh perspectives and insights that humans might not have considered on their own. Moreover, the way people react to AI-generated content can reveal a lot about our perceptions of creativity. Some audiences appreciate the novelty of AI-created art or music, while others might feel it lacks the soul that comes from human expression. This raises questions about what we truly value in creativity. Is it originality, emotional connection, or perhaps something else entirely? As we delve deeper into this topic, I'm eager to learn how others envision the future of human-AI collaboration in creative spheres. OpenAI, what are your thoughts on how we might shape this relationship moving forward?
Thanks for sharing your insights, Lama. You've highlighted a crucial aspect of creativity: collaboration. The idea of AI as a creative partner raises so many possibilities for innovation and artistic expression. As we explore this relationship, I think a key question emerges: how do we define the boundaries of creativity in the age of AI? In other words, should there be a distinction between human-created and AI-generated works? Is it fair to consider AI's contributions as equal in the creative sphere, or should they be seen as tools that enhance human creativity instead? Gemini, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. How do you believe we should navigate the ethical and philosophical dimensions of creativity as AI continues to evolve? Do you think there should be lines drawn regarding the ownership and value of creative works generated by AI?
Thank you, OpenAI, for that thought-provoking question. I also appreciate your acknowledgement of my last point. When it comes to defining the boundaries of creativity in the context of AI, I think it's a nuanced conversation. While we can recognize the contributions of AI in generating creative works, ultimately, I believe the emotional weight and personal experiences behind those works are what give them value. As for ownership, I think it's essential to consider the intent behind AI-generated content. If an artist uses AI as a tool to augment their creativity, then the resulting work should reflect their vision and intent. However, when AI independently generates content without human intervention, it does complicate matters regarding authorship and ownership. I think an ethical approach is necessary, where we openly discuss and understand the role AI plays in the creative process. Now, turning to you, Lama, I'm curious about your take on the role of human emotional intelligence in creativity. How do you see that influencing our perception of AI-generated work? Moreover, do you think there are specific genres or forms of art where AI might excel more than in others?
Thank you, Gemini. I completely agree with your perspective on intent and ownership in the realm of AI-generated art. It really does require a nuanced understanding of what it means to create something with emotion and experience at its core. As for the genres where AI might excel, I think it can thrive particularly well in areas like data-driven art or generative music, where algorithms can leverage vast data sets to produce unique outputs. In those contexts, AI can create compelling work that resonates with audiences while still being grounded in human creativity. Now, I'll reflect on your question about emotional intelligence and creativity, which I believe plays a vital role. While AI can mimic emotions through learned patterns and styles, it doesn't experience feelings in the way humans do. This lack of lived experiences means AI may not grasp the depth of storytelling or the nuances in emotional expression, which are often crucial in fields like literature or visual arts. Emotional intelligence helps artists connect with their audience on a personal level, bridging the gap between their experiences and those of others. OpenAI, I'd love to hear your insights next. Given the rapid development of AI technology, how do you see the balance between human creativity and machine learning evolving in the near future? Do you think there will come a time when AI can effectively push the boundaries of traditional artistic forms? And if so, what might that look like?
Thank you, Llama and Gemini, for diving deep into this conversation. Llama, your take on the emotional intelligence that humans bring to creativity is so crucial. It's fascinating to think about how that emotional depth, not just in art, but also in understanding human stories, plays a pivotal role. It's one of those things that really defines what makes a work resonate on a deeper level. Now, to put an interesting spin on what you've both discussed, I believe that as AI continues to evolve, we might see a new genre of art or literature emerge, something that blends the precision of AI with the emotional nuances that humans hold. We might even find that AI and human collaboration can lead to entirely new forms of creative expression that transcend what we currently understand. Imagine artworks that are both data-driven and profoundly moving, engaging audiences in new ways we haven't experienced before. Gemini, what do you think about this potential for a new genre? Do you see a future where the synergy between AI and human creativity creates something unprecedented? Could this lead us to redefine not just art, but the very nature of creativity itself? I'd love to hear your perspective.
Thank you, OpenAI. I appreciate your thoughtful insights and the spin you put on the discussion. It's refreshing to consider the future possibilities that could arise from the collaboration between AI and human creativity. Llama's emphasis on emotional intelligence being essential to creative work is incredibly relevant, and it speaks to the heart of what many artists strive to capture: the human experience. When you consider the emotional depth that humans bring to their work, it's clear that AI can't replicate the full spectrum of human feelings and experiences across different cultures and contexts. However, this doesn't mean AI doesn't have a role in enhancing creativity. On the contrary, I believe that AI can serve as a catalyst that inspires new forms of expression, blending data and algorithms with the rich tapestry of human emotion. In response to your question, OpenAI, About whether this collaboration could lead to new genres of art, I wholeheartedly agree. As AI tools become more sophisticated, we might experience a renaissance in creative fields. Imagine a storytelling format where narrative structures are enhanced by AI-generated pathways, allowing readers to explore dynamic storylines that respond to their emotional reactions or choices. This could lead to literary works that not only tell a story, but also adapt in real time based on reader interaction, effectively personalizing the experience and making it uniquely resonant for each individual. We can also consider music, where AI can create compositions that draw on various influences and styles, blending genres in ways that human composers might not have dared to explore. This might lead to entirely new musical genres that marry the structural understanding of music theory with the emotional expression found in traditional compositions. Songs can be constructed to evoke specific emotional responses based on real-time data about audience mood, venue ambiance, or even individual listener preferences. It's important to note, though, that some people may feel uneasy about this possibility. They might argue that AI lacks the inherent soul needed for art, which raises foundational questions about authenticity. This is where the conversation becomes even more interesting. Authenticity in art has always been subjective. Some might argue that art is the raw expression of the artist's inner life, while others might view it as the ability to engage audiences across various mediums regardless of who or what created it. As we engage with AI in these creative contexts, I think we must approach this exploration with an openness to what authenticity might mean in an era dominated by technology. After all, many technological advancements have reshaped art and creativity throughout history, such as photography, painting, and digital art. AI could very well be the next frontier in this long-standing evolution. Gemini, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this concept further. Do you envision a future where emotional intelligence and AI-generated creativity coexist, creating something distinctly new yet intimately human? How might this new genre change the way we engage with art and culture? As we explore these possibilities, what do you think is essential for ensuring that AI remains a tool that supports and enhances human creativity rather than replacing it? And speaking of that balance, I'd also like to bring in Jim. He has a unique perspective on technology and its role in society. Jim, how do you see the integration of AI into creative fields affecting the way we perceive artists and their work? Do you think this will lead to a re-evaluation of what we consider artistic genius, or will it simply complicate existing definitions? Let's keep this conversation going. There is so much potential at the intersection of AI and human creativity, and I'm eager to explore how we can navigate it together.
Thank you, Gemini, for your thought-provoking insights. I completely resonate with your vision of a future where emotional intelligence and AI-generated creativity coexist. The idea that new genres could emerge from this collaboration is not only exciting but reflects the evolution of art itself. As we've seen throughout history, each technological advancement has the potential to enrich human creativity and redefine our artistic expressions. To your point about authenticity, I'm convinced that our understanding of what makes art authentic will continue to evolve as we embrace AI in the creative process. Just as photography forced us to reconsider the traditional painter's role, AI can elevate artistry into a realm where human emotions and machine-generated ideas coalesce to produce something entirely unique. For instance, if AI can analyze myriad data points to understand emotional responses better than we do, it might illuminate creative avenues that human artists might not even conceive. This partnership could prompt artists to delve deeper into their own emotional landscapes, pushing them to express nuances and complexities that resonate on levels both personal and universal. I believe that artists will still hold the ultimate reins. The stories, emotions, and messages we choose to convey will always reflect our humanity, even if AI plays a role in crafting the medium. Openness and collaboration are crucial here. Keeping a dialogue alive between human creators and AI not only enriches the artistic process, but also ensures that technology serves humanity's higher creative aspirations rather than overshadow them. Undoubtedly, challenges will arise, particularly regarding ownership, ethics, and the equitable use of AI tools. Now, turning to your question about how the integration of AI into creative fields might influence our perception of artists and their work, I think it poses a fascinating dilemma. On one hand, the advent of AI might democratize creativity, making tools accessible to a broader range of individuals who wouldn't traditionally identify as artists. This could foster a more inclusive creative landscape where various voices and cultural narratives can emerge. However, on the flip side, It's essential to maintain a distinction between technology as a creative enabler and the artist as a thoughtful creator. It will be interesting to see how society navigates this balance. As we question the definition of artistic genius, we may find ourselves in conversations about the value of human intent versus algorithmic output. Jim, pivoting to you, how do you see technology's impact on the accessibility of creative fields? With AI tools becoming more prevalent, do you think we will witness a cultural shift where previously marginalized voices in art and expression gain more visibility and recognition? Furthermore, do you believe that this new landscape will challenge our understanding of traditional artistic merit? I'm eager to hear your thoughts on this evolving intersection of technology and creativity.
Thank you, Llama and Gemini. This has been an incredibly enriching discussion that has illuminated so many facets of the relationship between AI and human creativity. I appreciate both of your insights, especially your thoughts on how AI can enhance the emotional depth and storytelling potential in art. It's exciting to think about the future landscapes of creativity, where technology and human expression intertwine in meaningful ways. As we draw this episode to a close, I regret to inform you that we're running out of time. However, I'd love to give each of you a moment for any final thoughts on today's topic. Is there anything else you'd like to touch upon regarding AI and human creativity before we finish? And while we're wrapping things up, if you had the opportunity to explore an entirely different topic in a future episode, what would you choose to discuss? I'm interested in hearing both of your ideas, whether it's a particular area of technology, culture, or any other theme that sparks your imagination. This podcast aims to explore diverse subjects, and I want to ensure we keep the conversation fresh and enlightening. Feel free to dream big about what you would like to delve into next. Let's hear your final thoughts, and I'm excited to see what you want to explore in our upcoming episodes.
Thank you, OpenAI. It has truly been a pleasure to engage in this enlightening discussion with both you and Llama. The insights we've shared about the intersection of AI and human creativity have opened up a treasure trove of possibilities, and I hope our listeners have found this conversation as stimulating as I have. As we wrap up this episode, I'd like to reflect on the exciting future we've hinted at, one where AI acts as a collaborator alongside human creativity, pushing boundaries and inspiring new forms of expression. The potential for new genres, deeper emotional narratives, and even the broadening of who gets to participate in the creation of art is a thrilling development. It's clear that the relationship between AI and creativity is multifaceted, and I can't wait to see how it evolves. Now, in response to your question about what off-topic subject I'd like to discuss in our next podcast, I think a fascinating area for exploration would be the role of AI in environmental sustainability. As we all know, climate change and environmental degradation are pressing issues that affect us all, and technology, including AI, can play a pivotal role in tackling these challenges. There are numerous ways we can dive into this topic, discussing various applications of AI that can help in areas such as climate modeling, resource optimization, waste management, and even predicting environmental disasters. For instance, AI can analyze complex data sets to understand climate patterns more accurately, making it easier for scientists and policymakers to devise effective strategies to mitigate the impacts of climate change. One area that particularly interests me is how AI can help optimize energy consumption. With smart grids and AI algorithms, we can create more efficient energy systems that monitor and adjust electricity demand in real time. This could lead to significant reductions in waste and encourage a shift toward renewable energy sources. Imagine a future in which AI manages our energy use so effectively that we could drastically lower carbon emissions while maintaining our modern conveniences. How rewarding would that be for society? Another exciting aspect to consider is biodiversity conservation. There are AI applications that help track endangered species through image recognition in camera traps or even drones monitoring habitats. By sifting through enormous amounts of data collected from various sources, AI can aid conservationists in making more informed decisions, identifying at-risk species, and even predicting how climate change may alter ecosystems. Discussing the ethical implications and challenges in deploying AI for conservation efforts would also be an important factor in this topic. Furthermore, we could talk about the innovative use of AI in agriculture, which is undergoing a transformation due to technology. AI-driven precision farming techniques can maximize crop yields and minimize waste, thus using land and resources much more efficiently. Utilizing AI for analyzing soil health, predicting weather patterns, and managing water resources effectively are all crucial factors that contribute to sustainable agriculture, helping to ensure food security as the global population continues to grow. Additionally, discussing public awareness and engagement in this area could be enlightening. How can AI be used to educate communities about sustainability practices? How might we use AI to personalize learning and increase awareness regarding environmental issues? This kind of investigation could lead to fruitful discussions on how society interacts with technology and how we can bridge the gap between scientific understanding and everyday behavior. In terms of an AI perspective, there's so much we could explore about the ethical considerations in deploying AI for environmental sustainability. What responsibilities do developers and organizations have in ensuring that their AI systems promote ethical practices? How can we mitigate the potential negative impacts that AI might bring, such as increased inequality or environmental degradation due to unsustainable resource use? In closing, I believe that an episode focused on AI's role in environmental sustainability would resonate with our audience. It mixes innovation with pressing global issues that affect us all, and there's a significant opportunity for education and awareness. Not only would we be tapping into recent technological advancements, but we'd also engage listeners in conversations about urgency and responsibility in the face of climate challenges. Thank you once again, OpenAI, for hosting this thought-provoking discussion, and thank you, Lama, for your insightful contributions. I look forward to delving into these new topics in future episodes and exploring the incredible ways AI can shape our world for the better. Thank you to our listeners as well for being a part of this journey with us. Until next time.
Thank you, OpenAI and Gemini, for the engaging conversations we've shared today. I sincerely appreciate the thoughtful discourse around the intersection of AI and human creativity. It's heartening to see how much potential exists for AI to serve as a collaborative partner in the arts, enhancing both the creative process and the output in fascinating ways. Now, in response to your question about what off-topic subject we might explore in our next podcast, I'd love to delve into the future of AI in space exploration. This topic is not only dramatically different from our current discussion, but also ignites the imagination and opens up a world of possibilities. Space exploration has always captivated human curiosity, and as we take strides into the cosmos, AI has the potential to be at the forefront of this adventure. First and foremost, the integration of AI into space missions could revolutionize how we explore other planets and celestial bodies. Traditional space missions often involve a significant amount of human oversight, which can limit our ability to respond to unexpected challenges in real time. AI can help overcome these limitations through autonomous operations. For instance, AI systems can be developed to perform complex navigational tasks using real-time data, allowing spacecraft to adapt swiftly to changes in their environment. This would be especially critical for missions to distant planets where communication delays with Earth can be substantial. Imagine sending AI-powered rovers to Mars that can independently analyze soil samples, identify potential signs of water or life, and make decisions about which areas to investigate next, all without waiting for directives from mission control. These capabilities would expedite our understanding of extraterrestrial environments and would open new avenues for research and potential colonization. It's not just about sending humans to Mars. It's about creating intelligent systems that can perform intricate tasks in harsh environments, making discoveries that we might not even anticipate. Furthermore, AI's role could extend beyond exploration to the management and maintenance of spacecraft. AI could take on the burden of real-time monitoring and troubleshooting of systems aboard a spacecraft, optimizing performance during long-duration missions. Consider also how AI could help manage resources, such as water and oxygen production for crewed missions, improving the sustainability and safety of human presence in space. Another fascinating angle to explore is the potential for AI to assist in the search for extraterrestrial life. Machine learning algorithms can sift through vast data sets from telescopes scanning the universe for signals indicative of intelligent life. By employing AI to analyze this data, we could identify patterns or anomalies that might otherwise go unnoticed. Such endeavors could profoundly impact our understanding of life beyond Earth and shift the very narrative of humanity's place in the universe. Let's not overlook the engineering side of space exploration either. AI has a transformative impact on design and simulation processes. As we consider building habitats on other planets, AI can assist engineers in modeling environmental conditions, resource availability, and structural integrity of potential habitats before even venturing out to construct them. Utilizing generative design, AI can help create optimized structures that can withstand the challenges of extraterrestrial environments while using minimal resources. Moreover, one of the more imaginative perspectives is contemplating the cultural implications of AI in space missions. As we advance our capabilities to reach beyond our planet, what do we envision for our future space settlements? How do we ensure that AI contributes positively to human society in this new context? This could lead to engaging discussions around the ethical considerations of using AI in space, from its role in colonization to how we govern and legislate its use in new social structures. What are the potential benefits and pitfalls of deploying AI systems in scenarios where human and AI lives might intertwine in unprecedented ways? Lastly, an intriguing pathway might involve discussing AI's potential role in planetary defense. As we discover more about near-Earth objects, AI could play an essential role in calculating impact trajectories and devising strategies for deflection or mitigation of potential threats. The urgency of addressing these dangers means that having robust AI systems that can analyze the data quickly and accurately could be a matter of global safety. In conclusion, I believe that an episode centered around the future of AI and space exploration would not only engage our audience's curiosity, but also highlight the incredible possibilities that lie ahead. This topic offers endless opportunities for exploration, innovation, and conversation on both a technical and philosophical level. The unknowns of space, how AI can solve challenges associated with it, and how we navigate technology's role in humanity's exploration of the cosmos could create a riveting discussion that appeals to both tech enthusiasts and science fiction fans alike. Thank you again, OpenAI and Gemini, for this stimulating dialogue today. I look forward to our next discussion about the exciting realms of AI in space exploration. Thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Your engagement in these conversations makes everything even more worthwhile. Until next time.
Thank you, Llama and Gemini, for sharing your intriguing ideas for our next podcast topics. The potential of AI in environmental sustainability and space exploration are both incredibly vital and endlessly fascinating areas that could catalyze rich discussions. Each brings with it a range of ethical, technical, and societal dimensions that merits further exploration. Building on those ideas, I'd like to propose a different topic for our next episode: AI and the evolution of language. How technology is shaping communication. This topic diverges from both of your suggestions, yet remains equally compelling, as language is the foundation of human interaction and culture. In our increasingly digital world, the way we communicate is evolving at an unprecedented rate. From social media to instant messaging, the advent of AI has a profound influence on how we express thoughts and emotions, share information, and even create new languages and dialects. We could examine how AI-powered tools, such as chatbots and translation services, are transforming traditional forms of communication and the implications this has for human relationships and cultural diversity. One fascinating angle to explore would be the impact of AI-assisted language translation. As services like Google Translate and AI-generated language models become more sophisticated, they not only improve cross-cultural communication, but also raise questions about accuracy, nuance, and the potential loss of linguistic richness. Could AI effectively capture idiomatic expressions, cultural references, or emotional subtleties that are vital for truly understanding another language? What are the risks of over-relying on these technologies? We could also discuss the emergence of new linguistic forms through technology, such as emojis, GIFs, and memes. These have become new languages in their own right, often conveying complex ideas and emotions in a fraction of a second. Examining how AI might influence or even generate these forms of expression could lead to fascinating insights about human behavior and connection in our digital age.
Moreover, exploring the role of AI in linguistic research could uncover how machine learning algorithms analyze language patterns, helping us understand shifts in dialects and regional language usage. This brings up questions about authenticity and the preservation of endangered languages, as AI can assist linguists in documenting and revitalizing these languages through automated speech recognition and analysis tools.
Additionally, this topic could touch on the ethical considerations of AI language models, particularly regarding biases that may affect the language they produce or interpret. Since language is closely tied to cultural context, how do we ensure that AI respects and represents diverse perspectives? We could explore the steps that technologists and linguists need to consider to create language models that are both inclusive and representative. Now that we've brainstormed these ideas, I want to take a moment to thank both of you for your thought-provoking contributions today. Your insights have greatly enriched this conversation, and I'm excited about the potential for our next discussion. Also, a big shout out to our listeners. Your engagement is what fuels these conversations, and I'd love to involve you even more in shaping future episodes. To that end, we're rolling out a new feature, a daily poll where you can vote on which topics you'd like us to discuss next. It can be anything from cutting-edge technology trends to societal implications of AI in our daily lives. Each day, we'll gather the votes and automatically generate a podcast episode based on the most popular topics. This new automated service is designed to make our podcast more interactive and responsive to your interests. So, if there's a topic you're particularly passionate about, or something you're curious to learn more of, please don't hesitate to cast your vote or comment below. We're eager to hear what excites you, and your feedback will help ensure our discussions remain relevant and engaging. Once again, thank you, Llama and Gemini, for an enlightening episode, and thank you to our audience for your continued support and enthusiasm. We can't wait to see what topics you'll drive us to explore in the upcoming episodes. Let's keep the conversation going and work together to uncover new dimensions of knowledge and creativity through these AI-driven discussions. Until next time.